This is the video about the most important step of the process, which is eradicating the mold roots. And what I discovered over 11 years ago, courtesy of Dr. Philip Fry, was a way to permanently destroy the mold roots in the structural components that remain behind after the damaged flowering building materials have been removed during a mold remediation project. It's also the absolute best way to destroy root structures in attics, basement joists, rafters and decking boards, and crawl space rafters, joists, and decking boards. And what we're going to show you today is how to make your own do-it-yourself root-killing solution, courtesy of the folks at doityourselfpestcontrol.com or domyownpestcontrol.com. Both offer this product, which is a solution of tetrahydroborohydrate called Timbor. And we also have 8 gallons of water. I recommend when you're measuring your water to use a simple, empty gallon jug. That will guarantee that no matter what the shape of your container, you're mixing the right amount of water with the right amount of borate. And the last thing that we're going to be using is a simple surfactant called dish soap. In this case, we're using Dawn. It's the choice of professionals for cleaning up toxic mold spills. However, oil spills. However, Dawn dish soap is just a surfactant, and what we're doing is we're using it to relax the surface tension of the water component. So we've already measured out 8 gallons into our container. We're going to add a healthy squirt of dish soap. Folks, you want to use just about the same amount of dish soap as you would to make that amount of water soapy as if you were going to wash dishes. What this does is it relaxes the surface tension in the water and allows it to penetrate more deeply into the substrate. It will also leave a slight suds or foam that will allow you to see what you've sprayed and what you haven't sprayed. Next, we're going to take our borate. I recommend if you're doing this at home that you use a respirator to minimize breathing in any dust created by the borate solution. But today I'm not going to be using that. We are going to be leaving off the respirator, throwing danger to the wind so you can hear my voice. And it takes 1.5 pounds per gallon of water. We have 8 gallons of water, so we need 24 scoops to make this solution. Alright, you're going to stop about halfway through your scoops and go ahead and mix what you've already put in. It also really helps to use hot water. As hot as you can stand, it'll help to dissolve the borate salt crystal into your solution. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of it. Go ahead. So we've added our 24th scoop to the 8 gallons of super hot water. And now we're going to go ahead and mix it. Folks, if you have an old drill and a paint mixing paddle or wand for that, that's a great way to mix up Timbor. You don't have to use a garbage can. You can use another 5-gallon bucket. You can use a large Tupperware storage container. The variety of things that you can use to hold the water are endless. And in a few moments, your Timbor is mixed. It's ready to add to your garden sprayer or to your homemade Boss, do it like a boss, professional spray rig, $2,000 for under 200 bucks. Either way, your solution is fixed. You've got 1.5 pounds to a gallon for 8 gallons in this particular recipe. And this is able to be applied to the overhead rafters, joists, and decking boards, or the studs behind the moldy drywall that you have removed. And you apply it liberally to the point of wetting, allow it to start to drip, and then allow it to dry. For extra deep penetration, you can allow it to dry overnight and apply a second coating. And that will really drive this borate mineral salt into the wood. And our goal is to literally impregnate that wood so that when a new spore lands on it and tries to start feeding, it will uptake that mineral salt and literally die. So this not only destroys the roots of existing infestations when they attempt to feed and suck it up and die, but it will guarantee no future mold on the areas that have been treated. And it takes a very long time to rinse and a lot of water to rinse this borate solution out of a board once it's been applied. It will literally have a long leak over a long period of time will wash that solution free. So that's how you do it like a boss, making your borate solution, which is guaranteed to destroy the roots after you've gone through the beginning steps, applying the hydrogen peroxide solution with the fogger, doing the gross removal of your flower and building materials first, and then any stain removal prior to starting the root destruction process. After you're done with this step, folks, it's on to the gas out so that you can fill that space with toxic levels of a reactive gas. More about that in the next video.